playing the obscure areas of the map, and Tfue and Cloak have been playing, the populated areas of the map. And now, Grand Finals, they're just like, nope, let's switch it up. You thought you knew what we were going to do, but no. So it's crazy to see. And so it looks like Tfue and Cloak are choosing to go Pleasant. However, they like to just randomly switch it up on me whenever I call
I think they're legitimately going Pleasant
I think
this
they're
time.
going Pleasant, and I think Ninja and King Richard are going to be heading
just
over
kidding.
to the soccer field, which
okay.
I've actually not seen them go to the soccer field just yet. So that's quite an interesting drop, honestly, but it looks like it's going to pay off at least a little bit for the green pump. What do you guys think about soccer field as a drop?
I think soccer field again is kind of like the crates of the west side of the map.
A lot of
I think you're in between a lot of really good drops, and the potential to be able to collect loot from those kills is great. But you're looking at this. I mean, he's coming out of here with 100, 200 health immediately off the get-go, some decent ammo, and he's already looted up with a shotty and an AR. So Pot's also coming out there for bottom for Richard. And of course, we look at the loot over here for the Faze boys, and it's not looking so hot right now to start off the match. We got a green sub and a common pistol. So. Yeah, it's basically like the what are those little strawberry candies you get from your grandma? And unfortunately, they have like a full cheesecake on the Ninja side of the map right now.
Looking like a snack over there.
I feel like one thing that I like a lot about this is with soccer fields, they're so close to multiple different engagement areas. They're close to Shifty, they're close to Tilted, they're close-ish to Pleasant, they're close to Greasy. Like, they have all these places close to them. And so, I mean, obviously there's going to be at least one team in each, but there could possibly be two. And they have, like, the potential to get all these different teams down and get all these kills on the board for themselves.
And we mentioned this jokingly earlier, but let's talk about how the competition in general in the lobbies has gotten definitely a little bit more difficult as the night has gone along. We haven't seen the victories coming out of the back pockets from these squads so far quite as often. So this is great. He's probably going to drop that big shield, I'd say, for him. At least Ninja will for Richard. And of course, 2 kills already for the Faze boys.
And I just want to point something out. This is totally not competitive at all, but Tfue actually did, in fact, keep a bush in his inventory. Which honestly,
my boy,
my guy,
up.
literally nuts. Oh, no!
Don't do that,
Tfue.
Don't be that guy.
Literally dropped it as soon as I said it.
Hashtag Bush Gang in the chat.
Oh my goodness!
There was not even a reason to drop that.
No, there was, because I said it. He was like, "No, I'm not using this."
You're cursed.
I'm so disappointed. There it is. Game 1 already. 2 up for Tfue and Cloaksy, which I was surprised they found 2 engagements where they landed, to be quite honest with you. I would have expected more for Ninja and King Richard. But, hey, it is what it is. 2 is not a lot. But look at the damage coming in on Tfue.
No.
He's going to go ahead and build up. Notice, no meds for him or his teammates.
But he does have those stickies, and those things are
gosh.
so great for taking build down. Almost tags him as he's jumping out. Of course, that's what you get there, Laney. Laney, you should have kept shooting because Cody exploded your whole base.
Did you see that accuracy?
Yeah. On teams like this, you definitely have to make sure that you're keeping the pressure on them at all times.
Shout out to accuracy?
Yeah, shout out to my boy Accuracy, wherever you're at right now.
That's 2 COD players so far.
Dude, we come here with the plugs. You know what I'm saying?
We do.
That's what it is.
VS
Shout out to my girlfriend.
Okay. You have to say that, okay?
We had to. Listen, but, it's because we want to. But, Ninja, come on, man. 0 kills so far. Richard following suit here in Tilted. Of course, Faze Cloak and Tfue, they're just playing it patiently. Again, already had the lead in kills. No need to be overly aggressive. Cloak knocking out another one here. God of Instinct does go down. And, Ninja and Richard, I haven't seen too much action.
Look how far he's shooting.
Yeah, and just the way that they're able to manage this bloom, like you can just tell the amount of hours, the amount of dedication, the grind that they put into this to be able to control something like that that's supposed to be uncontrollable, that's supposed to be unpredictable.
Yeah.
And they just manage it so well. It's crazy.
Well, Tfue is regarded as literally one of the best players in this game, at least by far one of the best, at least, okay, not by far, arguably, at least my own personal opinion, one of the best ones on Faze, if not the best player. No.
We lost him.
No, you could see his reaction, too. He could tell something's wrong.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's back, though.
He's back.
Though.
Okay, something was definitely
wrong.
Wow,
Wow,
you could tell in his facial expression. He was like, oh, no.
He said,
what
just happened? 5-3 now. So in the meantime, while they've been looting over here, it looks like you've got Ninja and Richard doing some work in Tilted, finally encountering some teams. And that's one of those things you do usually expect a lot of players to be dropping in Tilted, but some of those engagements can go real quick right off the rip. One team drops L's, one team drops bricks. Now you got 8 people gone. Where are your kills coming from in that drop?
Yes.
That's a scary thing to think about whenever you land. I mean, and I feel like that's what happened with Nick Mercs and Cypher earlier whenever they landed here and only came out of here with 2 kills apiece.
Yeah.
A 4-kill tilted landing is not what you want because you're coming out of here most of the time severely under-looted because, I mean, as far as guns go, obviously you're looted, but as far as, like, shields and heals go, like, most people are using them in the moment whenever they're getting into these interactions. And so you're coming out of here most of the time under-looted compared to other teams that are going to drop elsewhere.
And you see
so that is definitely a high-risk.
Ninja drops that
Low
LMG,
reward.
picks up the purple semi, and they're going to go to work. I mean, there's 30 players left in this game. FaZe is only up by a current 2 kills.
Yeah.
Or
3
kills, pardon me. And I mean, this is anybody's ball game at this point.
Oh, 100%. And you got to think, I mean, this is for the tournament, right? They had a little bit of padding before. FaZe got rid of that by winning that first series. Now they're about to, or at least now they're in the second series. So whoever wins this is, I mean, there's a $3,000 difference, but more importantly between these two teams, first place is on the line, and that's exactly what they want. They've been playing consistently in all 3 tournaments that we've had. Shout out to Keemstar for putting on and UMG for powering it with these streams. But they've been playing consistently in these tournaments, and on top of that, first place has eluded them every single time. Mind you, even second place, but first place, no one wants to finish second. So to be this close, they're fighting tooth and nail to take this victory.
Absolutely. I feel like everything's on the line for them. To be able to say that they've won first place after 3 weeks or 2 weeks in a row, you know, of maybe not going all the way. This is their time, you know. They're both in grand finals. Neither one has won before. I feel like they're pumped, they're hyped, they're on fire, they're unstoppable.
I think one of the most interesting things about this match is usually when it's right around 28, 27 alive here for opponents, you start to see these two teams gather together.
Yeah.
But with the match being so close, Ninja and Richard are on one side of the map, and of course they are a long ways away. I'm 200-300 meters here from. Really 400 from Tfue and Cloak, and they're still collecting kills. But see, this gunfight right here, they're right in the middle of loot. One of the worst areas. Again, we saw them take it out in the losers finals matches earlier.
Right.
An unfortunate death was over here in this area. So look, grenades, back pocket. I'm telling you, you don't have grenade launchers. Don't be afraid to use those bad boys.
You know, that's the thing. I got to be thinking both teams don't want to meet up with each other because, well, they look like they. Well, no, excuse me. I thought they were relatively
Tfue
close.
explodes another player.
But that's the thing. They don't want to meet up with each other because they know that's a potential for either which team to take their kills away. And at this point, every kill is in fact going to matter. So it wouldn't surprise me if the second round, whoever ends up ahead is going to follow that other team that's down. We'll probably see that. But of course, still a lot of engagements remaining. We're seeing 3 kills still from Ninja and King Richard. Looking on the other end, though, we saw that Splode come in. That's going to be a total of 7 kills. So once again, they're going to be up 4 kills over Ninja and King Richard, which is a nice little padding. Still a lot of engagements going, but just showing the power of these two teams. Both of them still alive.
Make that 4 kills.
Or
and that's
all 4 of them
actually
still alive.
Tfue finally eliminating another. So I believe that's a 5-kill difference now.
Yeah, it is.
And that's also, once again, we talk about the splits. It's how lucky do you get from where the majority of the opponents are going to be on those breaks. And, of course, you see Ninja up here making an absolutely insane shot as well. Pops 2. This could be the comeback here. You see 3 there in a gunfight. Richard definitely needs to come around on the flank, but Ninja in a bad situation here on top of this house. Trying to build in. Knows he's got cover. 5 seconds, 2 seconds. You know, he's got the help on the way. And, of course, this is where Cloak and Tfue are going to start to morph together here with Ninja and Richard to try to get these kills to close out this Game 1 lead for them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so incredibly close. We're going to start seeing as the circle gets tighter, so is the competition. And great job getting those kills. Some good loot down there. And he does, in fact, have 2 fireplaces, which, of course, he's going to be using. He's going to go ahead and pop that half shield to give him at least some leeway. I'm assuming there will be a fire coming soon. But then again, honestly, knowing their play style, they don't really want to slow down. They know at this point they just need to get kills. Using a fire is going to take too much time.
This is a 3-kill difference. I mean, this is the type of grand finals that we wanted to see here in this Fortnite 20K. And guess what, guys? You're watching probably one of the best matchups you can see here in the Fortnite franchise in general. Ninja and Richard, Tfue and Cloak balling out here. $10,000 on the line. Second place gets $7K, $3,000 difference. As we've been talking about all night, it's not about the money. It's about the bragging rights, and it's about getting that dub.
100%.
Definitely, they're playing for bragging rights right now. I feel like, I mean, and this is such an awesome victory for both squads, you know, if they win against the other one. Ninja and Richard obviously beating 2 top pro players, especially arguably saying that Tfue is, you know, one of the number 1s in the world right now. And, you know, I mean, Tfue and Cloak saying, you know, putting Ninja and King Richard under your belt, you know, that's huge for them. That's such a confidence booster. And I feel like that would really make. I feel like that would set them apart a lot.
Well, like I said, they beat them in the past, right? So this is just another thing. They know they can beat them. They have the confidence to beat them. just based on previous tournaments. We're looking kills going down like crazy as Tfue and Cloakzy. Look at that, just showing the accuracy.
Richard with a
and the
nice drop.
aggression.
Ninja almost getting the snipe, though, but Richard
Kills
knocking
lighting
2 down.
up.
Keeping that deficit low here. That's going to be 11 to 7.
11
so
to
4
7.
kills. This is definitely going to come down to literally a game 4 for the series.
Oh, sure.
Might even see a game 5 with how close this is.
Still 10 engagements left.
I'm just blessing the audience with that prediction. I'm just
Oh,
blessing
goodness.
your guys' ears and eyes with the potential
I
for
feel
a
#blessed
game
in the
5
chat,
because you know
please.
what? That would just really make my day, I swear.
Well, look at this. Tfue using those impulses as well as the pop rocks to the best of his ability to kind of just get some space so he can just keep pushing for those last opponents. Of course, there's still a total of 10 kills that can go down. That's some extra padding you can have going into round 2. And now we're going to start to see Tfue and Cloakzy. They're going to split up. We've seen this strategy used before. Reason why they do that just doubles their opportunity of getting into more engagements, as we're going to see who's going to be in an engagement next. I saw you pointing, Allie. What are you seeing?
Now, as you're saying that, Ninja and King Richard are splitting up. They're going opposite ways. Everybody in this game realizes that they have to maximize on engagements. With only 10 players left, they realize that every single one of these kills matters so much. Every single one of these engagements. So,
especially with a 4-kill game. I mean, it's literally anybody's. With 10 players left, you know, you get that nice flank. Richard comes around. Ninja finally makes their way back to each other. I mean, boom, that's a full squad down. So every kill literally does matter, and it's technically still anybody's game 1.
Yeah, King Richard is going to find an engagement, tries to snipe off the head, not going to do so, but does
Nice
have
knock.
the pump in his back pocket, gets to finish. The other player straight ahead of him. We'll continue to see him and see from his perspective, will he be able to get off this other kill? He saw 2 players at least running in the background, of course, so we will see an engagement, and that is in fact going to be Cloakzy trying to pick up that kill. Going to get on board with Ninja now, who's currently in a hot gunfight, goes in with the kill, but not able to get it just yet.
8 damage with that shotty.
You know, it could be quite
9 damage with him, a 237 with attack.
Still gets it.
King Richard knocking another. That's going to be 2. He hits the bludgeon as well. Folks, it is a 11-9 game, just a 2-kill deficit now. 8 players remaining for them to kill. Still anybody's game.
This is coming down to the wire. This is absolutely going the extra mile. Like, this is the game that we all wanted to see here in Grand Finals. With the bracket completely reset, I feel like this is exactly what we wanted to see from all these players.
Yeah, showing obviously not going tilted, coming to those little areas that aren't hotly contested, paying off greatly here as we are reaching the final point, at least of this first round. Of course, one more still to go after that potential third if they tie it up. But we saw King Richard and Ninja were down at least 4 or 5 kills consistently throughout this match here against Tfue and Cloakzy, but they've managed to just bring it within a 2-kill deficit between the 2 teams. So potential there for them to come back, but of course FaZe is an incredibly strong team. They've managed to actually meet up once again. Looks like there might be a player inside this house. This could be an easy kill for Cloakzy.
Cloak, Ninja, and Richard
nobody there.
all
Drops
actually extremely close. Tfue is the only one that's nowhere near them
13
and constantly
to 10.
engaging. He's using a grenade launcher right now, just exploding whatever he can. He's so thirsty for those engagements.
Oh, you have to be.
Cloak's on the bottom. I mean, I want to see some more action here with that gold bolt. I mean, what are we going to get? I mean, Tfue continuously just exploding. Trying to get another one here is this guy's just going to be pushing. Forgot apparently what the wall button is and then gets completely obliterated. It happens to the best of us.
Oh, to 100%.
Yeah, he decided to crossplay
14 to 10 right
mobile.
Now. 14 to 10.
It's his birthday.
With 2
He's
players
got some
left.
new skins,
It's
and his party's ruined.
Impossible for Ninja and Richard to win this round.
That means this game 2 is going to matter more than ever.
100%.
And you know what? This is still great because Ninja's still alive. So is Richard. It's like, they just got to close it out. But you look at this: 10 kills out of Tfue showing up. Now, tell me.
I'm saying most
16 to
importantly,
10.
all 4 of them
6
stayed
kill
alive
deficit.
for this game, by the way, which is incredibly rare. Usually we'll see at least one person from each team drop or at least one person from drop, whatever. But just showing the consistency and how well these teams are playing. I'm really excited. Look, can we get a scoreboard, please, coming up? I believe there's at least, a 4-kill lead from FaZe. A 4-kill lead coming in from
I'm just kidding.
FaZe.
You smell good. You did good on
The
your
match of the lifetime, and you guys
Game
are talking
2.
about smelling good over here?
No, listen. It's the pit stains because I'm sweating from this matchup that's going on right now.
It really is. It's so intense. How could you not?
I mean,
watching them with their build-offs, I'm like,
$3,000.
oh my gosh,
Do you know
please.
what kind of used Kia I can get with that money difference?
Oh, Kia Soul?
230,000 miles.
Talking about a Kia
at
Soul?
least.
I'll
I mean,
get
you
you
drive
the
a Kia
hamster.
Soul?
I feel so close to you. Wasn't that their commercial song like 5 years ago?
Oh, that was. I remember that.
I'll get
actually.
you the hamsters.
I think it was.
Guys,
I
10 to 16, please, for goodness sakes. There's a
6
6-kill
kills.
difference between the 2. I'm sorry, I lost.
No,
there.
it's okay. Bring it
Just-
back.
no,
We're here.
we're
We're here for
calm.
you right now,
We're calm.
Taylor.
6-kill
With a 6-kill difference.
We're good.
anything can. I mean, this is probably ideal, honestly, for Ninja, right? He likes to just go down a little bit here in the grand finals. Why not? First time he's made it here in one of these Fortnite tournaments. Bring the heat.
And heat is definitely something that they're bringing right now. Both teams completely on fire.
Matchsticks everywhere on the ground.
I was about to say Taco Bell.
Yankee
which one?
candles.
Like what sauce are we talking about? What kind of heat
Fire
are they bringing?
sauce.
The
What do you think this is?
fire sauce
Diablo, son. Bring
Yeah.
back Verde. Hashtag I'm sponsored. Please. Please, Taco Bell.
I think
He's definitely having a moment right now.
That was one
I
thing
miss
Ali
Verde
said.
sauce.
Like
It's
she,
so
she got
good.
so excited. I was driving around earlier because we went to go eat, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, there's a Taco Bell right around the corner." She was so excited about
I
Taco
was
Bell.
Taco Bell's
scoping it
the
out
best,
for you.
though. For
So,
real.
Taco
I love
Bell.
Taco Bell.
Doritos Locos.
Quesarito, steak
The
quesarito,
naked chicken chalupa.
Mexi Melts. I had a Mexi Melt last night and a Mexican pizza. Add potatoes, especially
Best
if you
way
get
to
crunch
have
wrap.
your
gosh.
chicken is naked.
Anyways, back at it here, guys. 6
Okay.
kill difference. Who do you guys think is going to
6
take it?
kills.
Tell me. What's the
You already
prediction here
know.
across the board?
Phase up.
She's going
Phase
phase.
up. I'm definitely phase up right now.
I'm calling the Ninja comeback, Taylor.
Legion, I have to go with you, bud.
Oh my gosh.
The only reason,
why?
no, the only, listen now.
They're
Hold
also
up.
Android users.
Okay, I'm definitely going with Ninja and King Richard at
My
this point
Samsung is
for
awesome.
coming out. And I got a S9. What do you got?
S9 Plus? I didn't mean to one-up you, but it's an S9
No, you
Plus.
totally just went up.
Yeah,
me,
it's the
Kevin.
bigger one. So.
No, yeah, you got to go bigger, huh? Go big or go home, right?
All right, we're going to be jumping into this next match, though. Just see what we're going to be doing in the
Where are we dropping, boys?
Hey,
what do you
game
think
two
we're going to drop
coming
here
in.
across this battle
Hey,
bus?
I want
Ooh.
to just set this up a little bit, all right? We're already in the second series. This is for all the marbles here, at least for $3,000 more, but more importantly, first
Or marbles, if
place.
that's what you're into.
Or marbles if that's what you're into. At least 10,000
I like
marbles that you
marbles.
could buy with that, especially if they're $1, which is insanely high for a marble.
I
But maybe
lost
they're rare
all
marbles.
my
I don't know.
marbles
Made of
throughout
pure
the day.
porcelain.
But whoever wins this,
my
whoever
doll
wins this is
collection.
going to win the tournament and take away 10,000 first place prize on top of that first place.
Look at it. You see it in Ninja's face. I'm seeing it across the board. Richard,
They're so hungry.
longtime Twitch streamer, pro gamer. This man is poised as ever. And, of course, Tfue and Cloak, all they know is they got to keep
Look,
this lead.
they're all going together.
Of course
Gonna
they
be
are.
We're
my
all
at
in
Greasy.
this
So
together.
that's one thing. Sorry, cutting off your High School Musical little rendition.
First of all, it's in sync, but that's okay. A lot of us don't have.
that
any-
was not
any
in
taste.
sync.
We're all in this together.
Your song was. Oh, I've never seen High School Musical.
That's
I
High
was
School
singing
Musical in
sync.
sync. You just whatever. Look, check it out.
What? Look, they're
No,
trying to juke
see-
each other out. They're trying to go say,
I like
"Oh, we're
this.
gonna go here." Oh, just kidding. We're gonna go here.
I like
And now
this.
my brain.
I like this, and I tell you why I like this. I'm going to tell you why I like this right now. Okay. First of all, they're not that split up, right?
Yeah.
The reason why they faked each other out is because Ninja and King Richard knew at that point Tfue and Cloak was in fact going to be following them. Of course, they're 8 kills up. They want to try and stick with them. The more they stick with them, the more opportunities they have to get some kills, right?
That's true.
But this is a huge risk for the tournament. Of course, you have to risk it for the biscuit, as we've heard several times from Legion earlier in the tournament.
Can't
Ninja
get it out
and
of
King
your head.
Richard have to go big at this point.
Nice
Just
better
King
really
Richard
like
starting us
biscuits.
off with the burst, trying to get that kill.
And he got a lot of hits on that guy. I feel like that's one thing that just it's so common in Tilted, where you get so many hits on someone and then they're gone. They
Yep.
just they sneak away.
Look at this Ninja, though. I
'Cause
mean,
there's
already
so
taking a
many
nice
places.
1-0 lead. I think this is what's so interesting to notice about Fortnite in general is your play style, no matter what it is, has the potential to be winning tournaments
Hello.
like this. You can either rush, you can play passive, and of course, it's just all about your shot and team
Yeah.
communication. As we're seeing from everybody that's been in this tournament so far, this is not an easy bracket to go through
No.
on either side. Every matchup that you're seeing is a sweaty one, and that's what we like to see here in these Fortnite Fridays here. $20,000 on the line total, $10K for first, 2 out of Ninja right now, 1 out of Tfue, and of course, still down by 5 kills now on Ninja and Richard's side.
And this is it. This is for the marbles.
This is
This is the final countdown.
Yes, it is. I
I
knew that was
I
coming.
was
Yeah, that's
so
the
hoping
opera
for
version.
that.
Yeah, I hit it.
I liked
Yeah,
it.
I love it.
Well, look at here. Got some building going on over at Shifty, and actually finding quite a few engagements
see
in
that?
Shifty. They've got 2 kills.
There's a llama.
Where's the
No,
llama?
I didn't
Where's
see
that?
that.
I missed
Willie
it.
grab it. It's the outside of Shifty. I'm not
That
I'm not
could be a
saying
game changer.
I caught it, but I'm saying that's endless
Did
amount of
they
mats
see
and
it?
shields. I don't know if they saw it, actually, to be honest.
It doesn't look like they saw it.
That
I don't
would-
think they saw, but it was
Okay,
definitely a
how
llama.
much crap, chat, are we gonna give them if they don't go?
Somebody
get this
rewind
llama?
it and screen cap it. If you're watching on a VCR right now,
VCR.
rewind
They're
it
not
and
going for
screen
it.
cap it. And look at this
They're-
Ninja coming in 3 kills now out of him. 3
Oh,
kills
right
all
behind
time.
a player. Don't whip
Needs
it,
to hit
Ninja.
those shots.
Yes, he does.
Oh.
Building up,
Down to
taking
no
some
shields.
damage. He's going to go ahead and edit out of that. Is he going to edit out of it? Ninja. There he is. He sees that. Okay, so he's going for this guy. I didn't know what I was kind of confused for a second. Now, let's see. He does have that player down just to the right of him. Now, mind you, he's managed to pick up 3. He's going to get 4 with that kill to his right. Also, there's some players in front of him. That could be a potential of 6 kills to close out this deficit. There he goes. Gets the knock. There it is.
Great plays out of
in.
Richard Ninja.
Richard Ninja, another player. That is huge. That's total of 5 kills. Where are we sitting at? King Richard sitting at 2, so that's 7 total kills to the 3.
Down by
that's
1
4.
on Ninja side.
Down by 1.
Wow. This is why these are so fun, these grand finals. Watching these teams, their brains are going so many different ways right now. Play passive, don't go down, get kills, get engagements.
Sure.
You know, you have to constantly be pushing this, and I feel like this is just so nerve-wracking to watch. But
and this hot
so
drop actually
fun.
seemed to have worked for Ninja and Richard. I mean, we've seen a couple
2
times
kills
this
down.
time where this event specifically where people are dropping tilted, not getting the engagements that they need. Tfue and Cloak, I mean, there's still plenty of people on the map for both teams to be getting kills for. But as you can see, this early lead for Ninja and Richard in this game, extremely important. It's something that they need. Being down 1 kill makes these gunfights, you know, a little less painful every time as you start to see that total opponent count go down.
Well, and now we see that Tfue and Cloak are
wow, great
in
nades.
engagements. Yep, and
he
once
knocks another, takes one out and knocks
nades.
another. So that's going to be 4 out of them versus 7. So now still down by, I believe, 2 kills here on Ninja and Richard's side. Of course, just building up, trying to get this last kill. Knows he's knocked inside. He's got 2 teammates. Great kills out of Tfue, making it 5 here. Finds the jump pad, and of course, keeping up with the minis.
I do love the confidence in them for splitting up, but I think it's also amazing to watch those 2 play together.
Oh, 100%.
Whenever they're side by side, it's dynamic. The synergy is just insane between those 2 players.
Like I said, I mean, Cloak is one of those guys who's going to provide that suppression fire to leave Tfue to come in and just go big with those kills overall. And, guys, we're going to absolutely need a scoreboard, especially if they go out towards the end. I need to know who wins right away. 17-22. What is that? That's a 5-kill difference now as they're sort of taking off. The Faze boys are taking off over at Ninja and King Richard. We saw a hot, at least lead whenever we were coming into it on Tilted with Ninja and King Richard. But unfortunately now, which always happens, you got to leave Tilted at some point in time, and of course once you do that, usually hit some sort of dry spell, and it looks like they're going to be hitting up Dusty Divot, but of course Tfue and Cloaksy are already there,
which is a very smart play. I mean, this is one of the most populated areas on the map, especially having all these other places that can push to here with Tomato Town, Retail, Salty.
going
and
salty now.
I feel like a lot of people who come out of Tilted are going to push towards Dusty, knowing that it's really populated.
This glide from the pop rock is hilarious. I mean, he's literally going to fall right on this guy. How are you building in here? Good luck. Knocks the shields out of both players on the other team there, right in front of the water tower. This is definitely one of those areas of engagement where you need your teammate to be swiping around there towards middle, especially of Retail. And look at this pop shot. I mean, he's literally just dolphining.
Oh, good job. Good job locking it all down.
What was that?
Look at this massive push that's coming. I want to just let it be known literally what he's going against
what's
right
that
now.
in the pocket?
He's taking some damage. This could be a big turning point in the game if he goes down. Manages to build above them, though. They have no idea who they're going against. Tfue, this is so pivotal, at least in this game right now. He's got to jump down. He's got to get the kill.
There we
and
go,
there it
there's
is.
one.
He's got – that's an interesting name. He does, in fact, get the knock. How many more players? I think there's at least 2 more players that's going to be pushing him.
Well, there's one. He finds that one immediately.
Was that a TP Mel? Like, what just happened? He just ended up building a little top hat for his base there.
He was, maybe he just clicked something wrong. He was working on it. I would be very nervous going against this build right now. 7-6.
And I mean, what is this? Are they down by, what, 4 now?
4 or 5, yeah. That's crazy.
There's only so many people left in the game. 38 players, folks. You were watching it come down to the wire in the grand finals here at this Fortnite Friday 20K.
7-7.
7-7.
They're all tied up 7-7.
7.
All right, cool. 7-7 at this point. That's all right. What, they were still down 6, though. They were still down 6, right, coming into the second round? Was it 6 or 8? It was 6. It was 6. Coming into this round, that's still quite a few for them to come, but a lot of engagements to go down, okay? They're still down 6 at this point. So a lot of engagement still remaining, though. A lot of engagement still remaining. With that being said,
35 engagements.
FaZe is still up. Ninja King Richard still up. Dream is still alive for both of them, but they got to get to work. They got to start fighting the engagements now. Ninja and King Richard have been in a dry spell since they left Tilted.
But also, I feel like Tfue and Cloak are kind of in a dry spell now because they just had to spend so much time healing and looting and making
look
sure.
At this. They find teams fighting outside in the blue. This might almost help, kind of seal the deal here. If they can get these players running in, if it's a full squad, I mean, it's easy kills here for Tfue as they're going to be having to route in from that storm area. Look at this, pops in,
goodness.
right behind him, sneaks in and gets the knock. If he gets the engagement here, another team involved trying to take him out before he drops him, and that's
Look
what
at
I'm
the
talking about.
three-piece.
Three-piece from
Four-piece.
Tfue, going for the 4. Will he be able to-
He's
just gonna glide
going
over.
for the push. He's going to be going over him. His teammate also is going to be laying on suppression fire. Gets on top.
Oh my
manages
gosh,
to
no,
get it. Also
no.
taking some damage. I believe that is, in fact, what is it, a 5th person that has just pushed him? I don't even know. This is insane. He's getting so many. I mean, this right here is going to seal the deal for the tournament. I guarantee you. That's what I was talking about. Laying on the suppression
King
fire.
Richard, though, with
Tfue
a nice 3 knocks. And look at this. Richard absolutely going off as well. 8
Answering
kills
back.
versus 14. No, that's going to make
No,
them
but
down.
King Richard goes down.
Richard does get downed.
Uh-oh, and he's completely out at this point. They thirsted him. So Ninja last alive. You can see the disappointment. He is so hurt by that, and of course we are as well. Ninja has to go incredibly big, but of course he's already at a huge deficit. If we can get a scoreboard up, please let me know where we are currently at. Not a lot of engagements remaining. There's only 22 engagements. Of course, Faze just right around the corner from Ninja. Of course, he does have at least an opportunity. If he does get in a team fight, he'll be able to get all of those kills because Faze won't be able to get to him just in time. But of course, Faze at this point, if I were them, I'd be going straight to Ninja.
And those
to steal
flanks
every
on
kill.
unknowing teams, I mean, it's such an advantage here, especially in this tournament setting. Sneaks in, manages to get 2, and he makes a
19
smart
to
play.
30. Oh, that's 11 kill deficit for Ninja and King Richard.
That's a veteran decision, though, out of Tfue, man. He sees the guy in the other team shooting, engages him first before he finishes the other guy, knowing that he's weaker on the bottom, which puts him in an advantage, especially in that gunfight. So if Ninja can make this comeback, everybody is I'm going to scream inside and outside
I don't know.
of my house. I'll probably get kicked out of a gas station tonight on my drive home.
Oh, no.
Because
But-
I'm
but
driving
down
home.
Is it
11
hitting you on the
kills.
way home?
Another engagement, by the way, for Tfue. He has a player just below him. They're already 11 kills up. Ninja hasn't found anybody just yet. Actually, now there's 2 players around Tfue at this point. 1 player below him, another player on the rooftop
And
there.
he gets the knock.
he
He's
gets the
unstoppable.
knock.
He's on
He
fire.
absolutely is. And, of course, his teammate coming in for some kills as well.
There's the synergy.
That's what they need,
They
the
mix
roles.
so well together. It's insane.
Shout out to everyone forced by their bosses to use the term synergy.
My best
At their
friend uses
cubicles.
it all the time. Every time she's like, I'm feeling this synergy.
Oh
So
my
it's
gosh.
stuck in my head all the time now.
Guys, this is for literally first place for the first time.
Oh.
And look
Faze
at that
is
one
finishing
pup
up
with
high.
attack. I mean,
Goes
absolutely
Tfue.
great
first.
shots out of Tfue. They are feeling it here in the grand finals, folks.
They're hyped up.
Kills narrowing down. 21 players remaining for them to be able to gauge in these gunfights.
But
And Ninja's
Ninja-
going to have to start winning these solo battles here against full squads if he wants a chance.
Well, that's 2.
Unfortunately, though, we got 17 kills out of the Faze boys here in this second game of the grand finals versus the 8 that Ninja's putting up. And I believe Richard had, what, 5
Oh,
or
there's
6
the
or
bush.
something like that?
Someone was in a bush.
My boy.
And he
Get him,
managed to
Ninja.
get it,
Bush
though.
gang.
Didn't work
You
out
don't
for
fool
him.
Ninja, okay?
Didn't work out for him, though. Ninja saw right through his plan.
Ooh, do you go for the chug jug? Do you waste the 15 seconds?
Oh, man, I
No,
don't know if you
I
can.
don't think you do.
I don't think you can.
I think
mean,
he's
he does
super
take
far
it,
away
though.
from the he's super far away from the hill at this point.
And he
He's got to make
doesn't
it into
have
the
a
circle.
jump pad either, mind you. So, of course, he's
Look
not going
at
to be able to go.
Tfue
He's gonna be caught in the
going
storm.
in. Oh, he's grabbing a pop rock. Okay, that makes sense. However, the storm should be super damaging right now. No, it's only 1. It's
No,
only damaging him
he's
1.
going to be all right. And Ninja needs to make it out. The thing is, luckily for Ninja at this point, 22 and 33, so still down 11 kills. How many more engagements remain?
I mean, there's only 14.
There's only
13.
13 engagements
Yeah, 13
remaining,
total
down
engagements
11.
remaining in this match.
At this point, if anybody picks up 2 more
and Ninja
engagements,
finds him.
it's over.
Ninja hits him. He's connecting shots. Oh my gosh, this is scary for the Faze boys because Ninja's already proven that he can do this. He just needs the Faze boys
But
to stay away.
all Faze needs is 2 more
2 kills.
and then that's it. That's
And
going to
that's
seal the deal.
game.
And of
Faze
course, with
is
this
gonna
grenade
take the
launcher in the
game.
back pocket,
And
Cloak
who gets
knocks.
that? That's Cloak picking up 1 kill. They only need 1 more to seal the deal and knock Ninja and King Richard out of this tournament to 2nd place and take over the victory. And with that, Ninja picks up 2, but Faze Tfue picks up another kill, and that's going to seal the deal, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be Faze taking over the 1st place as there you see it lighting up. Faze has won the Friday night Keemstar 20K tournament to take $10,000
And
first
Ninja
place
goes down.
prize. And Ninja goes
What
down.
an effort from Ninja.
What an amazing
What an effort from Richard. I mean, incredible gameplay from all the teams competing at this tournament today. And, of course, Faze closing it out. I mean, 20 kills for this final match so far, and they are not even finished yet. Guys, there's been some amazing Fortnite play today.
Oh my gosh. And every single game just keeps getting better and better and more intense and more hype and more fire. And today's been insane.
Well,
Straight flame.
I mean,